Hey friends, I know I haven't done a video in a while and I'll explain that in just a second as to my absence. But for right now, I want to do a quick video. This shouldn't be more than like 5 to 7 minutes on how you can increase sales in this crazy time. So this is obviously with the coronavirus and people losing jobs and things being shut down. These are really bizarre times that we're living in right now for the unforeseen future. And a lot of people don't really know what's going on or when this is going to end. But if you're like me, your Goodwills and your thrift stores have shut down and it has really limited how you can grow your business during this time. So I will give you one quick tip on how you can boost your sales almost instantly. But first I want to explain why I've been gone for so long. I think it's been 4 to 5 weeks since I've uploaded a video. And I was on kind of this rhythm, this track, if you will, where I was putting up a couple videos a week, and I was really kind of in the groove, and I was starting to figure things out. And then my wife and I decided that we're going to move back to home, back to Arkansas. So right now we're currently in Denver, Colorado, and we're going to be moving back to Fayetteville, Arkansas to be around family. And so that kind of set into motion a lot of different things from we're getting the house fixed up. So we own the house that we live in. So we already like fixed it up. We spent a week or two like painting and updating like the kitchen, the countertops, putting in a new window and door. And not that we did all of that by ourselves. We hired people to do that, but that kind of locked down our house for a little while just because we had painters in for a few days and everything was taped up. And so for that couple week span, we had a lot on our plate, and the last thing that I could do was put up a video. But yeah, so that's kind of in the past. Our house is currently listed right now, and we're just waiting for the buyer. So fortunately, because of my business and my wife who works remotely, we're not in a hurry to get out. We don't have anything pressing. So when our house sells, we'll move. But I have been in inventory reduction mode simply because I don't want to move a ton of stuff 12 hours away to another unit. So I've been trying to reduce my inventory. My goal is to get down to like 1,000 items. I think at the highest point, I had about 2,200 items. I'm currently sitting at about 16 to 1,700. So I really haven't spent, even before the coronavirus hit, I hadn't gone to a thrift store for like a week or two. I was really trying to reduce the amount of items that I was taking in. All that to say, I've had a lot on my mind. I've focused on quite a bit of stuff outside of my business, just getting our house ready to sell. So my apologies on not uploading a video. But anyways, that's exciting for us. We're looking forward to moving back to Arkansas. Be interesting to see how that dynamic will change my business. But I'm going to still keep going, obviously, and I'll still keep posting videos explaining the process and things that I'm doing to help my business. So as promised, I do want to get to you that one quick tip that I use that helped boost my sales. And I'll even include a picture like right here of my sales graph, and it will show, you'll see like 3 or 4 days where I had almost no sales, and then after I started to utilize this tool, my sales went up. So what is it? So I took advantage of eBay's 50,000 free listings. If you're a store owner, eBay, you've probably already seen it, but eBay has given you 50,000 free listings for the month of April. They did this in March, and that's when I started to use these listings that they gave us. And then they gave us another 50,000 in April, which is kind of absurd because I'll never use 50,000. But I did think that since I'm not listing new items, why not just take advantage of the 50,000 free listings and go ahead and kind of freshen up the old inventory that I had. I had some listings that were older than a year. So I had some going back to like April or May of 2018. So they were getting close to 2 years old. And I really wanted to get some of this stuff out. And I had done a lot of stuff. I had reduced prices. I had updated photos. I had edited titles, a lot of stuff to try and get it to move. And I was successful in getting some of that to move. But I decided, since I'm not really listing anything new right now, and obviously for me with the virus and also moving, kind of both of those factors weighing in on not wanting to accumulate inventory or not being able to accumulate inventory. So I took my spreadsheet and I've got everything listed from the date that I listed it all the way to the most current. So I went to the oldest items at the top, and then I ended, say, 20 items. So I started with my 20 oldest items. I ended all those items. I went into eBay's, in the eBay website, I went into unsold. So I found those 20 that I had just ended. And then I selected them all and clicked sell similar. Now, you don't want to click relist. You want to click sell similar, because sell similar will populate a new listing. Whereas if you relist, it's not gonna kind of freshen up those stale listings. So I went in, took the batch of 20, sold similar or sell similar. And then I also, as I was in the bulk editor, I looked to make sure that all of my item specifics were updated, because when eBay did those major changes like 6 months ago, I noticed that a lot of item specifics, like very common item specifics, weren't populating. So I updated all those, and then I clicked submit and got them all listed. Obviously, this is something that will make you crazy if you're just sitting there selling similar, ending and relisting 20 items at a time. And if you're doing 100, 200, 300 a day, that can be very taxing. So I just made it a goal of every day to do like a few hundred. So I'd take like 200 or 300 every day in batches of 20, end them, sell similar, update the item specifics, and then push them back out to eBay to make a fresh new listing. And this actually worked. Like a lot of these older items started to sell as soon as I freshened them up and relisted them. And I will say, I don't have this. I've had this in the past, but I'm not subscribed to it currently. If you're not wanting to relist manually, let's say you've got 2,000 to 3,000 listings and you don't want to do all that manually because it would take a lot of time, what you can do is you can subscribe to Datamine, and Datamine will actually do that for you. So you can, I think it's $40 a month. You sign up for an account and you can go in and select, it'll show you like your oldest listings. You can go in, select those, and you can put them in a queue to be relisted, or sorry, I keep saying relisted, but when I say that, I mean sell similar. Put them in a queue to be ended and then back up on eBay. And Datamine will do 50 a day. So 50 will automatically end, and then they'll sell similar, throw them back on eBay as a fresh new listing. So you can do that. It's $40 a month. It will do the same thing that I'm telling you, but it will, obviously it will cut your time by quite a bit. So that's an option if you want. Like I said, I am not currently doing it. I did it for about 6 months, but ended that subscription. I may pick it up again eventually when I have a larger amount of listings. So I hope that you're staying busy in this time. I hope that you have found creative ways to pick up inventory, whether that's searching online or maybe it's listing your dead pile that's been sitting there for a while. But hopefully these uncertain times haven't drastically cut down on your business and created hardship for you. But if you will do these things that I'm telling you about, you will notice a considerable jump in your sales. Before all this coronavirus and moving thing, I was averaging about $400 a day in sales. And then slowly it started to kind of dwindle to the lowest point it got to. I was averaging like 100, 125 a day in sales, which isn't that much. Like I said, I am trying to get rid of inventory. But after I did this and I relisted 1,000 of my 1,400 listings, I started to notice that my sales average went up from about 100 a day to about 300 a day. So considerable jump, and definitely something that you should check out if you're interested. Again, I hope that you guys are doing well during this time and that you're finding creative ways to not only focus on your business, but spend time with your families and really think about the things that matter. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short here because I promised it would be short, and I think I'm over the time that I told you. So I'll try and get better about posting some more videos for you to watch, especially during this time we have a lot of downtime. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe to get more videos like this. More tips, more tricks, things that help grow your business. If you do end up using this tip that I told you about today, please leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And as always, have a good week.